I was going to tell you all about my son-in-law working for Nicholas, but I'm really excited. My sister worked with Nicholas for 10 years. I have a nephew there right now, and after they did such a good job on the Obamacare rollout, we started.
Ouch.
That wasn't Nicholas, right?
Ouch.
And I'm just so glad. I haven't been in every house in the 8th District yet, but to walk up to this place and realize how cool it is to have this wonderful home right in urban Arlington. Ever since I've had grandchildren, I have these fantasies of the Waltons. A big frame house with all the generations together. So now I know where the next house is. And I just am so glad to be here. By the way, let me do a couple of quick introductions that hopefully will be relevant in the years to come. My new Chief of Staff, the Chief of Staff for the 8th District Congressional Office is Ann O'Hanlon. Ann was campaign manager and now has taken on that role. And then, I'm not quite sure what the job is, but in the district office, she was political director of the campaign and used to be head of D-Love, is Monique Alcala. So basically, a constituent service problem that you go to. And then, leading the campaign, which is largely fundraising, but is also politics too, is another good Arlingtonian, Colleen Brown.
Yay!
You notice how the wonderful thing, if you want a really important job done, you get a woman to do it. I've been completely persuaded by my Megan's theory that the most profitable companies are the ones with the most women in leadership. We're trying to do that with our congressional office also. And I'm just thrilled to be here with Alfonso. I've been in office now for 1 week. It was a class. It's been a blurb. It's been great fun. Only a couple of mistakes voting so far. And it's really excellent to get it all pulled together. And so really this is the first thing, even political, I've had a chance to do for the perfect person. Because there's many, many things that I admire and respect and like about Alfonso. But the first is his background. After the campaign, I became a huge fan of campaigning on resume. And if you look at Alfonso's resume, it is pretty impressive. Not only interning for Jim Moran as a young person, but running the Legislative Affairs Office on the Hill for Tim Kaine or Mark Ward?
Governor Kaine.
Governor Kaine. For being #2 at the Small Business Administration for Barack Obama. For showing leadership, national leadership in so many different places. I know when we were successful in November, the first person who called, and who's called again and again to offer to help get the office set up, to understand our way around Capitol Hill, was Alfonso. So I'm very grateful for it. The second thing I admire him for is his passion that Nicholas mentioned. And in so many ways, but especially for us with his advocacy for the DREAM Act, for all the DACA kids, for the really significant unauthorized people that are here without authorization. And not just of Latino descent, but people from all over the world. And there's 60,000 overstayed Irish in the United States, for example. And all of them, Alfonso has fought for. And what the president did on November 20th, that stage was completely set by Alfonso Lopez. He's also been one of the strongest, clearest voices for expanding Medicaid for the 400,000 near poor Virginians who don't have health care or health insurance now, but would in a minute if Alfonso Lopez could have his way.
My magic pen.
While we may not be optimistic about it, we send him back tomorrow morning knowing that he will be a strong, forceful voice, moving us slowly and inevitably in the direction of expanding health care for all. And then the thing I like best about him is he's a natural-born storyteller. In fact, the first time I heard him speak, I thought, I'm in trouble. And that ability, especially in politics, where is the ability to connect with people, to tell a story that people can hear. We just came back from a weekend in Williamsburg with the Congressional Research Service, and it was very informative and incredibly dry and difficult to pay attention. You never have that problem with Alfonso because he's always puts all the stories in a human context, often of his own family, that allows us to pay attention, to get it, and to move forward. So please welcome me in sending off our great delegate for the next 60 days to help change the world and change Virginia.